Sometimes I feel like a loner. Sometimes I am. And sometimes I think I'm insane. And sometimes I am. Yesterday was hard for me. Hard in the sense of creating. I was facing the chaos. Didn't really know what to record, what to say, what to do, but maybe I expected too much from these daily vlogs, and I think I want to make these daily vlogs really simple and easy. There is no need to overcomplicate this format, and I think more deep stuff and artish style I will reserve for my normal videos. I wasn't able to speak my mind yesterday. I really didn't know what to say. Nothing seemed like valuable enough, and I was freaking out. I told myself that I will just press record and record something, anything. I didn't have any knowledge to share. I wasn't feeling like it. I was just facing chaos, trying to stay alive, really. I know that this sounds like a bullshit, and probably nobody even cares. But I don't know. I think I'm not a pussy. It's rather that I live my life deep and feel deep, and sometimes it's just overwhelming. Sometimes it's just hard, maybe, and maybe it's normal. But I think what I'm doing is a little bit abnormal, because I know that I am an artist and I'm trying to build something, but I don't really know what it is yet. I just know that this is the path for me. And sometimes I feel like giving up, and sometimes I feel like life doesn't make much sense, and sometimes it does. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I just want to make those videos because I think maybe someone similar to me could identify with what I'm facing and what I'm dealing with. So I think there is value to it, that I share my experiences just because it can show this person that he's not alone. I don't know, sometimes I think that maybe I'm just too fucked up. Maybe I'm so fucked in the head that I will just attract insane people, and they will watch my videos and I will have an insane audience. And I don't want that. I want to have like a chill, normal audience. So I don't know. Maybe I am just fucked in the head, and that's the case while I'm struggling. Today is Wednesday. In Monday, I faced this situation. I relapsed, but this time it was different, much different, and I was hesitant to share this because I don't want to be seen as the guy that doesn't have much his shit together and is just fucking wonker, jerking around, not being a role model, not being someone you can look up to. But I don't give a fuck, really. I don't. Why? Because that's real. And that's authentic. And that's what I'm facing. And I would much rather risk my image by saying all those things that are real to me than just stay silent and pretend that I'm someone else, someone I'm not. So I don't give a fuck how you see me, and I don't give a fuck what you think of me. I will just tell my truth and just video record it and just place it on the internet, because I really do think that I can help someone just by being real, just by making it possible to identify with me. And I think that the world doesn't need more posers and more fakies and phonies trying to act like someone they're not. And we need more real people. So I'm here to be real. I will tell you what happened. So normally I would just react with hatred toward myself. Normally I would see it as a failure, as big F. Normally I would just beat myself up mentally, but this time was different. So my friend came to visit me on Monday, and we didn't see each other for a long time. Pozdrawiam cię, Bartek. And we were just catching up, talking about everything. And near the end, our topic just naturally gravitated towards girls, and we started talking about them. And while my friend was telling me his experiences, the feeling of loneliness, need of presence, need of being seen, and also need for love grew in me. And to be honest, I was a little bit jealous, but overall I felt like I'm missing something and felt like I want some real connection, right? So our meeting was coming to an end. Shook our hands, say goodbye to ourselves, and we split apart. Then I come back to my home, and I felt this overwhelming feeling that I don't want to be alone this evening. So I just grabbed my stuff and really without any plan just went to my favorite coffee shop to just sit there and do whatever I feel like. So I'm sitting in this coffee shop, drinking some cider and just doodling in my notebook. I was actually doodling some furniture that was in the cafe, and that was really interesting. And beside while I was there, I ordered some book about learning how to draw. Oh, look, a crow. Yeah. Cześć. Cześć. My kolejny. Hey. Look at this guy. So I ordered this book that I really wanted for a long time about drawing and learning how to draw, and we will see where it gets from here. But I think it will be blissful for my creativeness and for what I do. So we'll see. But back to the story. So I done some doodling, done some editing and whatnot, and there was time to come back home. So I hopped on a tram and got to my place, a little tipsy. And I know that while I'm tipsy, I tend to relapse. So I was aware of that. So I heard this rational voice to be aware of the trap. And I heard it a little quiet, then more quiet. And suddenly I just found myself indulging, and I just had a relapse. So I relapsed, and normally I would just, as I said, react with hatred toward myself and disappointment, but this time was different. So instead of responding with guilt, loathing and frustration as I did in the past, thinking that I cannot change, that I'm just too fucked, too deep in this stupid habit, I reacted with deep compassion and empathy. And I just realized that the impulse wasn't just about addiction, but it was rather the desperate cry for presence, for love. And for the first time in my life, I saw it that clearly. It was just like I were blind for all those years, hating myself for doing what I do, and not realizing that it's all because I feel alone and not loved. So this was a breakthrough, because I never felt it this deep and never seen it that well. For the first time in my life, I was genuinely grateful that it happened. I was so fucking grateful that it happened, because it showed me for the first time that these moments are not moments of weakness. They are just clear signs that I need my attention, care, and emotional presence. This is the symptom of you not taking care of yourself, of you not being present, of you not loving yourself. And my inner chimp learned that this is the way of relieving this stress. This is the way of dealing with this situation. And it does on some level, but the nature of this habit is just harmful to me. So the only way I can change it is by being present, by loving myself, by taking care of myself, by being with those emotions, by being with myself and letting myself feel what I need to feel, what I need to live through. These bad emotions, these uncomfortable emotions are part of life, are part of you, of your experience. And when you run from them, nothing will change. You just need to be present. You just need to love yourself. You just need to hug yourself and try your best to give yourself what you really need. Try to fulfill your needs in a healthy way. And the first step is just by being with yourself. Just staying. Just being. Just fucking loving yourself. Goddamn. And right now it's just so easy. You just need to give yourself what you need. Hear yourself out. And I was afraid to tell all this on the video, because I didn't know how the world will react to this. But right now I don't give a fuck what world thinks about this, because this is the truth and this can actually help someone. And that's all for me. Be present and love yourself. See you in the next one.